Everything I'm saying in this rant is not 100% new. I've actually ranted about these things under fake identities on various forums several times. Sometimes I've done it to the very people who I know are going to disagree with me because I've been so angry I've wanted to pick a fight. Somebody actually called me a moron for saying this. But I'm sorry, but just because the Bible says it, I know they're like, but he is our creator. That instantly gives him the right to decide everything because it all belongs to him. And I'm like, oh, but you don't see. He's supposed to be loving, but he doesn't see how unhappy following his will is making me. Disobeying him would make me happier. I want to be happy. They say, I've even heard this phrase said, God isn't worried about your happiness today. He wants to make you holy. I don't want to be holy. I want to be happy. Because I'm miserable right now. I really am. And I just do not see an end to this. And I just don't agree with some of these rules. I've got homosexual friends. I don't want to suddenly turn on them and tell them to go and get conversion therapy or any rubbish. I know a Christian probably say you don't have to do that. That's probably a bit extreme. But I don't want to go around telling people that they're sinners and judging them and being that horrible person to people who are supposed to be my friend. I don't want to tell people who to vote for in elections. I don't want to be that person. I just want to be me. But it's all about, yeah, we all have to change all the time. And, there's too much change that's gone on. Too much change has happened in the last 5, 6 years, probably a bit longer, last decade. I just want my old life back. I want to go back to 2007 and live the way I lived then. My life wasn't perfect. Let me get that very clear. My life was never perfect when I was an agnostic or atheist or whatever you want to say that I was. Before I was married, before I'd even met my partner, um, before when did go skiing holidays, when I did have some nice hot summer holidays and I could relax without worrying about where the children are gone, without feeling all this anxiety. Yes, I had problems. Some problems I worried about too much, like in my theatre, I worried about whether I was cast the right role and stuff like that, and I got upset when I didn't. In hindsight, I will probably never be upset about that again, and I'm more grateful for having that because, COVID's given me one good thing that came out of COVID is it gave me a good perspective on that sort of thing. And I've grown up a little bit in that sort of sense. I've probably immatured in other areas, and apologies for that. And when I am getting immature in this rant, it's only because of just how frustrating everything is. But yeah, my life was never perfect. My car sometimes broke down in really inconvenient spots. I ended up late for things. I had trouble at work. I had a horrible boss at one point. My life wasn't perfect. But I would take every problem I had back then over this. But we've always got to move forward. We can't go back. No, I want to go back. I need to get this out, guys. I need to say it. I don't know what I'm hoping to achieve by saying all this. I'm just hoping that somebody... Oh, I know it. I know I'm being ridiculous, but I want somebody to actually take me back. Or I want somebody to give me a load of money so I can actually go and have some experiences and just feel relaxed and better for a little while and not be in debt and actually do some of the things I actually enjoy just for a little while before, and then feel refreshed and go back to, and then I'll go back and fulfill my obligation and responsibilities. But I'm not even allowed that. I'm not even allowed a break. It's dad, work, dad, work. I'm sick of it. And it's not even relaxing and fun dadding and working. Work is stressful, but it's my escape. And dadding is, we're missing this. Can you go find this? You haven't cleaned this right. You haven't done that right. while the kids go absolutely bonkers, never go in the right places at the right time. We try to get to places where people want us, and we're late. I'm late for everything. I want to be punctual. I'm always late. So I just want somebody to change something. I don't know what, because I don't know what to do. Oh, look, I'm not a perfect person. I've made some mistakes. I've done some bad things. But I just can't help but wondering, what do I have to do to not be in this horrible, depressive, stupid rut? And yes, again, I've already said this, but I'm going to say it again. I know there are homeless people out there. I know people who are in far worse debt than I am. I know that I probably shouldn't be complaining so much right now, but I have got what society would perceive to be as good things in life. And I know maybe there's a part of me that's just been so ungrateful for what I do have. But is it really that bad to want? Like, again, I have posted this in several other areas. I posted recently on a forum that I really, really wanted to go on a 1 week ski holiday, and I didn't complain about it. All I said was a very nice, is it acceptable to go on holiday if I save up enough, and if I'm willing to, obviously I know that this would be, because I want to go by myself, because I want to enjoy it like I used to have been able to enjoy it. I don't want to take the stress with me. I don't want to take the responsibilities with me. The whole point is I want to get away from the responsibilities and the stress and the misery that I'm under. I don't want to, when I go on holiday, and I have been on a couple of holidays in the UK last year, but I took the stress with me. I want to go somewhere and not take the stress with me. So I asked very nicely, could I do this? Could I go? Would it be all right if I made such arrangements that I did go and take a holiday just for 1 week without the kids, without my wife, and because it's something I used to do all the time, and now I can't. And it's been about 4 years. It's been about 5 years actually since I've done it, and I used to do it every year. If I give a year's notice that I'm going to do it or want to do it. And I posted on this thread because I was struggling to pluck up the courage to ask her, because I'm so scared. If she says no, I'll be really devastated. So I was like, is it acceptable for me to just do it? Is it acceptable for me to go? And some people were supportive, but I did get a lot of comments were going, I mean this with care, but get over it. Everyone's telling me to just get over it. And every other problem I've got, get over it. You've got it good. Blah, blah, blah. You know what? I'm getting to the point where I'm so angry, I just want to go and pick a fight with everybody who doesn't agree with everything I'm saying in this rant. Like, really do, because I'm just so upset. And whenever, sometimes I express this upset, this is why I'm being anonymous here. Because people disagree. People think I should be grateful, or people think I need to get over it, or people think that I haven't got it that bad. And people are always telling me that my feelings aren't valid. There are some people who are telling me my feelings are valid, and I thank them for it. That's great. That's wonderful. But even the people who think my feelings are valid, they're like, oh, I feel sorry for you. We're here to listen. It must be tough. I was, I know it's hard, but you really need to. I don't want to know it's hard. I know it's hard. I want the hardship to stop. I want this to change. Stop. Now. 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 Please, just somebody. I've asked God all these questions before. Please do something. And he's not. He's just sat on his throne, completely content. Oh, I remember why. Because I obeyed him. I'm exactly where he wants me. I'm exactly where he wants me. And yeah. He wants me here. And he wants me to be content in the storm. Because the people have said that before. It's a season, it will pass. It's a storm, it will pass. No, I don't want to be in the storm. He's trying to fix you. He's not trying to fix the storm, he's trying to fix you. I don't want him to fix me. Fix the storm, not me. Yes, I'm being immature. Yes, I know it. But I'm just that annoyed. Anyway, I'm letting loose because I'm hoping this makes me feel better. But you know what? If you want to pick a fight, if you're listening to this recording and you've listened this far and you want to pick a fight with me, go and pick a fight. I'll fight back. Because I feel like I want to fight. I really, really do. But no. Honestly, at the same time, I do want to be respectful. You probably won't see it that way, but you know, if you are offended by what I'm saying, you don't have to. You don't have to pick a fight with me. I am sorry. Yeah, I do really, really, really need help, but I don't know where to get help from. I've tried one set of therapy and it's not worked. I've only just started trying therapy. I may have to try somewhere else, but I don't really want to go down that road. I just want my problems fixed. I just want my old life back. It's not coming back. Anyway, I appreciate that this rant has probably gone on way too long, so I'm going to wrap it up here. But if I've forgotten anything or people have more questions, I may have to do a bit of an addendum. But anyway, if you have made it through this, thank you for, honestly, thank you for listening. And I'm going to be respectful now. I'm not going to pick any more fights. Thank you for listening. Because honestly, if you can put up with me saying all this, then I actually, in a way, I've got quite a bit of respect for you. But anyway, yeah, if anybody knows any way that I can just make things better, preferably without, I don't really want to divorce and leave my children because I love them. If anyone's got any really easy ways to just suddenly make quick money, hopefully without me having to leave my job, I probably will have to, that would be appreciated. I don't know. I don't know what I want. I just want my life to be different to how it is now. I just hope God's listening. And thank you for listening too.